Hey guys, fullback guru here, doing a University of Wyoming rebuild because I came from this school. Enough said, I want to hop right into this rebuild and rebuild this dog shit team. And to keep my job, I must make a bowl game. That should be fairly easy, even though the team sucks. As you can see, there's not a lot to work here with recruiting to start off, so I got a lot of work on my hands if I could make the Wyoming Cowboys any good whatsoever. So my first order of business here is to go to Wyoming and see what recruits I have coming from Wyoming. Because, first of all, who would want to go to Wyoming if you don't already fucking live there? Unfortunately, that was me, but we won't talk about that. So you can see 4-star full center. I don't know how Wyoming has a 4-star, and yeah, we'll start here with the center, punter, and center. Now I'm going to Colorado, see if there's anybody interested on the team from there, and there usually are some interest in Colorado to go to Wyoming because for whatever reason they want to go to a shittier version of Colorado. Just that's the best way to put it. So just whoever has the balls to go to a colder, more mountainy area than where they live, you know. Fun times lie ahead for these Colorado recruits that don't know what they're getting themselves into. Time to look at the 3-star prospects, and yeah, they are not a lot of interest to go here, as you're about to tell. I know, shocker. Since the center is the only 4-star recruit that is from Wyoming that actually wants to be here, I'm gonna go right after him. And this is all just me trying for the first time. Now I found a 4-star athlete here that when I scout, it looks like he might be pretty good, and turns out he's a gem. So definitely a guy who could change the program here in the University of Wyoming. Turn this dog shit program into a good one if he even wants to be here. He's not even on my board. Why am I going after him this early? I don't know. I'm just winging it at this point. Look here, another 4-star that probably doesn't want to go to UW. It's all good. He is a gem though. Hopefully I can somehow land him. Doesn't even have us on the board. Don't know why I'm going for him. But fuck it. We ball. So yeah, here basically I feel like my goal is clear. Is to just start getting recruits that are on the board here that may want to come, may not, even if they are not gems. If they're 3 stars, 4 stars, they're gonna change the program. To start right off, it doesn't matter. Now that I'm done with that, it's time to look at the prospects, and it looks like I'm locked out of one. Doesn't matter, it's normal, 2-star. Somehow all the other people though are more interested than that guy. Don't matter, it's just a 2-star once again. Now that I've shown you enough of the recruiting, why not hop in against a team way more superior in ASU? Don't see, just play the moments, and yeah, that's just what I'm gonna do. So yeah, basically at this point, I had already jumped in to make a stop on defense. Now I'm gonna try my first ever attempt at kicking a field goal with the new kicking system. I know that I have to hold it down and hit left stick, and I still didn't hold it down for whatever reason, so completely shanked that. Now it's time to make a stop in the red zone, despite that horrible kick. And not only is our kicker horrible, so is our pass coverage. So yeah, that really blows. This is about to be a fun rebuild. And now that I'm down 14-0, I want to see if I could put a drive together with the Wyoming offense. And this is where I start to realize the difference between D-lines and O-lines in this game, and just how crazy it is. So this isn't bad pressure. Rolls out, throws it to the tight end for a good gain. Nothing too terrible there. I'm kind of proud of myself to start out that way, instead of just immediately throwing an interception on my first offensive drive. Well, I mean, I still have a chance at that. So let's see what happens. Throws it deep, and our QB can't hit somebody. It's almost like you're wearing the Josh Allen for a reason. Except for, instead of having any good qualities of Josh Allen, you just have the arm strength and his decision making. But good throw right there. Maybe I should shut the fuck up. I don't know. So back to no huddle. We're about to do the same play. Can't go wrong doing the same play twice. No worries, I don't see anything wrong that would ever happen. Have to check it down because I'm running with a dog shit slow ass quarterback. And he fumbles, but that is so clearly the ground. I'm about to challenge play. That's such clear poor shit by the refs. These refs are getting paid by ASU, but it's fine. I'm about to get mine back with how much I pay the refs once I get in a good situation here. But I got the ball back, so they made up for it. So after an intentional grounding call, it's now third and very long, and the only guy that I really have on this receiving core with potential is 97 Speed King. So I hit him on a corner route in which he was wide open, despite being in double coverage. And Saboba is not having a bad game thus far. He's just getting absolutely pressured by the defensive line, but nothing too bad, nothing too crazy. He's making hot routes here, and now he's about to roll out. There was a corner route open, but he just missed it. And now, after Saboba gets assaulted the last play, looking for anything that could be open on another third and long, it is King, of course. Who else? That is going to be a big part of this rebuild, is number 5. And now it looks like we have a little bit better of a shot. And after we return a punt, I decide to fool the defense a little bit with this play action. And despite the pressure, this is just a terrible throw by Saboba. ASU is now returning it. They got great field position, and this is about to be bad. And after our defense lets up another touchdown, now it is time for me to take over past the 50, just to see if there's any hope of bringing this game even slightly back. I hit my receiver coming across the middle, and it wants to take me out, but then it decides to put me back in. Kind of like how indecisive I am with taking it out and putting it back in. Don't think of that the wrong way. Anyway, I tried to throw that into the end zone. That's not happening. This defense is way better than our offense. And now, it is time for sadness. Pure sadness. You're about to watch sadness. I'm just kidding. I'm about to hit this tight end on a corner route and down at the 1. Don't know how you didn't score, but it's all good. You're one of my few good players, so I don't really care. I'm about to run it in with my only good player, and we're about to shorten this lead right here, so let's see how this goes. Whaley's in the backfield. The quarterback decides to flip it left, and he scores. So nothing too bad there. And to start the comeback here, our quarterback is looking, and instead of throwing it to 2 people that were wide open, he just tries to force it to the tight end, and it was intercepted. Big shocker there. So now after the interception, now it's time for the defense to hold up on their end. 24 points against the superior team is not bad. We get a 2-yard loss, so that is very good to start out this possession. And I assume that ASU is just going to run out clock here, so I'm playing against the run in a 4-4 this whole drive to make sure that this doesn't happen. Picks it back up, but it is now 3rd and 10, and a timeout is called, so then that way we could save some clock at the 2-minute warning to make this comeback even possible. And I'm still in 4, I believe. I don't know. I didn't see it. The ball gets knocked down. I probably wasn't. I'm not paying attention. And now that we had completely sold, it is now time to complete the miracle comeback. The quarterback is hopefully gonna hit something deep, but there's nothing open, so he throws it out and finally makes a good decision. However, I'm on the sideline telling him that, hey, you gotta go for it. We gotta win here. And he's about to take my advice and really start turning up the pressure against the Sun Devils here. So on this first down play, he's making hot routes. He's trying to find someone to get open. And then he takes a 20-step drop back and throws a pick. And now that this game is probably not winnable, I decide to sim it out. So then that way, I could just leave with some dignity. And yeah, it's gonna be a lot for Wyoming to rebuild to even be a bowl team. But I level up a bit. So there's always a start to something, and this is the start to Wyoming's Dynasty.